What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode. In today's episode, I'm not even going to sit there and have a long, drawn-out intro of the episode. We'll just go on, we'll try our best and see what happens in this episode. If you remember back to the last one, we drew 2-2 with Bayern Munich, and it means that we will be, unfortunately, I do believe, that means we are now out of the Champions League. So we went out on away goals. It is what it is. Sometimes it happens in FIFA, and at other times you get lucky and manage to go through. But, guys, today's episode, as I said, no long intro, no talking about how the team's doing. Let's just go and let's play quite well ourselves. Alright, first game, guys. As you can see, we are not picked for it. It will be against Hanover in the league, so the sim comes in. The question is, will the boys do the job here at hand, or will they fall to a bitter defeat without us in the team? Let's see what happens here. They are playing against Hanover. Costa missing a pen and then scoring a pen and then missing a pen, sorry. So 2 penalties in the space of 2 minutes there. Very weird to see. They did, in fact, equalise, though, 45 minutes in. Not too bad there for them. Shop scoring, though, to make it 2-1 to us. 55 minutes on the clock now, and we're into the dying minutes of the game. The question is, have we held on for the 3 points? Yes, we have. We do take the 3 points away from the opening game of today's episode. Good way to start, apart from the fact that we weren't involved in it. That's the only downfall. I actually forgot as well, guys. We're actually out injured at the moment. That's the reason why we're not playing. So, yeah, that's the reason why we're not in the team. I mean, you can see we're still injured for 7 weeks, and we've scored 18 goals in 26 games. So, yeah, it's a weird one, in honesty. I don't quite understand. Like, anywhere else around the world, 18 in 26 appearances will be considered quite good. For me, personally, I don't see it that way. But you're still injured, so it means we are simming in the second game of this episode, hoping to be back a bit later on. Bayern Munich taking on Hoffenheim here. Let's see what happens in this one. Of course, picked up the 3 points earlier on in this episode. We take a 2-0 lead so far in this one. Schopf and Costa again in the goals, much like they were in the first game of today's episode. So they've scored now 2 in 2 for themselves. Lukaku adding to it with a third goal there in place of ourselves. All of the front three scoring in this one. Costa making it 4 with his second of the game as well. And we ran outright winners there at 4-1. Bazoa coming on at the last few minutes of the game to get themselves a goal. So 4-1 victory. It seems as though the team are playing well without us in it at the moment, and that's not a good sign. We move into the next game anyway and hopefully get another 3 points. And this one coming up the hands of Cologne. We will be playing at home for this one again. Gezal in the side. Apart from that, I think it's a pretty much unchanged team. Shot out of it. Gezal comes in. Lukaku and Costa lead the line as they have been doing already. Still a decent Cologne side, though. You can't take nothing away from them. But Este is a very good clinical striker, so he will cause a bit of danger if he gets into that penalty area. 0-0 as of half-time. We move into the second half now. 56 minutes on the clock. Nothing happening as of yet. The first substitution comes in, and a goal comes in. And straight afterwards, it is equalised by Gezal there. Or Gezal. Gezal? Yeah, I don't know how you say it. But 1-1 game. Decent result. A point's a point at the end of the day. 90 minutes on the clock. We were losing, and then 2 minutes later managed to equalise it. We unfortunately will miss the Dortmund game as well. This is ridiculous. Look how many good games we are missing in this so far. Alright, guys. Now it comes at the hands of Dortmund. We will see, in fact, how we do against this team. Braithwaite, if you remember, scoring against us last time to equalise at 1-1. The reverse fixture of this one. So Dembele and Royce, of course, still in that Dortmund side. Bernat, for some reason, playing at left wing today, has opened up the scoring on 29 minutes. Not something you see every day, the left back playing at left wing, but he's got the goal that matters so far. Schopf making it 2 in the 69th as well. Goetze comes on against his former club there to try and make the difference, but cannot do so. And we won by 2-0 and run outright winners there. So pretty decent as well. Another 3 points on the board. That takes us, guys, into pole position in the league. If you take a look at the league table, Leverkusen is sat in second at the moment. We are sat top. So Leverkusen win their game. They will be 3 points behind us, of course, but that's still to come. And we're still injured. I just want to play a game in today's episode, if possible, please. And we have another game, guys, at the hands of Schalke this time. We are playing at home as well for this one. A very strong team, as it has been throughout the entirety so far of this episode. Mbolo lines up for the visitors today, though. He's a very good striker. But Choupo-Moting, actually, is the one who opens up the scoring for Schalke there. 17 minutes in to be nullified out by Costa, who's had a really interesting episode in terms of how he's played so far in this one. I mean, yeah, he's not played well when we've been in the team, yet he's on fire in this one as Baptiste João makes it 2-1 to Schalke there, 62 minutes in, and it looks as if we will fall to the first defeat of today's episode. A 2-1 defeat at home against Schalke, not the way you want to be going in this one as well, and that's not too great to see, but hopefully we can bounce back in the next game. Still not quite back from injury yet, guys, and how many times are we going to have to sim games in this? Pretty much, we'll sim the entire season, and we won't be playing. Costa on fire in this episode. gets the opening goal of this one against Frankfurt 2 minutes into it. Very good way to start this game here, looking to bounce back from the 2-1 defeat we just got against Schalke. Of course, it was a few seconds for you, but in real life, it's been a few minutes as I've had to sim and get towards this date now. We are still leading by a goal to nil, but it doesn't look in complete set in stone at the moment. We're going to take 3 points here as Frankfurt do in fact equalise 67 minutes into it. Not a good way to go here, and it looks as if we're going to drop another 2 points in this one. So we're getting closer to the end of the season here, guys, and the position we're in right now isn't looking too good. Hopefully we're back from injury in the next few games, because I really want to play at least one before the end of the season. At least give me that to be able to look forward to. I think as well, guys, this is now the 5th game in today's episode so far. Bayern taking on Berlin, Hertha Berlin, of course, looking to pick up 3 points from this one. Mitchell Weiser, right back for them, is the most notable name to me, and Stoker, actually, in the Cam sort of ish role. I'm looking forward to seeing how we get on. Renato Sanchez here scoring on 32 minutes into it, and that gives us the lead in this one so far. 32 minutes on the clock. Now we're looking to add to it, possibly, if we can do so here. Boateng picking up an injury. That doesn't look too good. Will we hold on, though? Lukaku making it set in stone with a second goal for ourselves. We pick up a 2-0 victory, 90 minutes on the clock. Good little way to get the victory in that one. And yet another sim game, guys. Wolfsburg is this one, though. We do travel away from home to take them on. You know what? We might even win a league title without even having to play the last few games of this season. Mauro Icardi actually lining up for Wolfsburg in this one here. So it's going to be an interesting one, to say the least. They've got a decent team, but they did, in fact, take the lead here, 33 minutes in. So that's not a good way we wanted to start this one. We need to make sure we take a look at Leverkusen. And at the moment, they are winning 2-0 at home against Dortmund. So if we lose this one and they win that one there, we are now on the same points as Leverkusen, unfortunately. So we need to try and get something out of it. And we didn't manage to do it. And Leverkusen went on to win 3-0. So it's all square at the top of the table. Exactly the same points between the two of us. And we are, in fact, back from injury. There is how the league table looks as of right now. We are ahead on just goal difference alone. We need to make sure we're picking up some points in the games that we come back for. Actually, Schalke now into contention as well. 64 points for them. So this league title is completely open. A 3-horse race at the moment. And to be honest with you, Cologne are not that far away from joining into this. So this could be a really interesting end to this season. 6 games to go. Are we going to be able to do it, guys? And although we're back from injury, guys, we're not actually picked for this one either. So the team will have to do the job for us, taking on Mainz here. So this is going to have to be 3 points. Without 3 points, it looks as if the league title may get out of our hands here. Keep an eye on the Leverkusen on the bottom right-hand side of your screen, because we need to know their result. And as well, we've got to take a look at the Schalke one. We are actually drawing at the moment 1-1 in this situation. And around the rest of the grounds, I haven't caught the Leverkusen or the Schalke result as of yet. Schalke are winning 2-1. We have managed to take the lead in this one, but Vidal sent off. Not a good way to carry on with this one at the moment. 2-1 up, looking as if we're trying to get the 3 points from this. Schalke, I think, are holding on to a 2-1 victory as well. Leverkusen come back there after they did, in fact, score in the 89th minute to equalise. And Schalke went on to draw. So, we're 2 points clear at the top of the table at the moment. Very, very good to see. As long as we keep winning and as long as we keep doing what we need to do, it's in our hands from here on out. We do not want it to be us chasing. That is the one thing I don't want to happen. And we're not even selected for this game either. Unless it's down to form, I don't know. Unless the boss is keeping us out, thinking we're going to be a detriment to the team rather than a help. So we're not picked for this game against Augsburg either. Looking as if the boys are going to have to do the job again without us. And again, keep the lookout on the bottom right of your screen to make sure you're taking a look, as Leverkusen do take the lead there in their game. So Schalke are also taking the lead as well, so we need to win this. Leverkusen 2-0 up now. We did, in fact, take the lead ourselves as well. Renato Sanchez with the goal. Schalke winning by 2 goals tonight at the moment as well. So Leverkusen going 3 up. So again, this is a vital 3 points. Now Schalke 3-0 up as well. 4-0 Schalke. It's absolutely crazy. Leverkusen 3-1 at this point. We need to hold on, and we did hold on. We got 3 points. That's all that matters. Leverkusen and Schalke winning it as well at the bottom right-hand side of the screen there. If I'm talking very fast, it's because I'm having to make sure that we are actually holding on. Apparently, we've won the league. How have we won the league? What? Oh! There's not 38 games. There's only 34. We've won the league. We've done it. I wasn't even part of the team that did it. Well, this has been an anticlimactic episode. I didn't even play a game, and we've won the league. I don't know what to say, guys, other than, yeah. We didn't finish the top scorer. We came 3rd, and that is down to the fact that we were injured. Kevin Volland coming as top scorer there for Bayer Leverkusen, and Baptiste Yao at Schalke. We were in the 3rd place and the highest scorer at Bayern Munich in the league this season. Weird end to this season, guys. We're going to have to move into the next one, and you know what? This could be our last game as a Bayern Munich player, because I mentioned that I want to move, and it looks as if I will be handing in a transfer request at the end of this season. The most crazy bit about that, guys, we didn't even play a game, and yet we are crowned champions. Crazy. I'll come back to you as soon as I have some more information whether or not we stay here at Bayern Munich or if we do in fact move over and go to another team. I'll be back in a bit, guys. Alright, as well, guys, we conceded the stuff for the tournament. Goalkeeper of the tournament was Manuel Neuer. No idea how. Yeah, pretty weird. Vollen there, 16 goals in the Bundesliga as well, so he takes a top scorer award. Team of the competition, though, it did actually contain Vollen and Baptistio at Leverkusen and Schalke, which is to be understood. I'm not going to be salty about it this time. Of course, I was salty about it when we were at Valencia. I won't be salty about it this time, though, because, of course, both those guys beating us to the punch in terms of goals, so rightfully so, they should be in there. Lahm, Costa, Sanchez, and Vidal, all of Bayern, getting into there as well. I think the goalkeeper of the tournament is actually... is it the one who gets the most clean sheets? Because apparently the team of the tournament, Leno's in there. So, yeah. Player of the tournament as well, though. Kevin Vollen gets the best player in the Bundesliga award. So, that is the awards that were given to the players. As I mentioned, I will come back in when we are in the next season, hopefully, and hand it in our transfer request and see where we go to. Alright, guys. The player of the year as well has actually gone to Kevin Vollen, which is understandable, of course, being the top scorer in the league. But we finished the season off on a 91 rated player. We also, in terms of what the board wanted from us, they wanted 3 or more assists. We got 3. We did it anyways. Goals they wanted, score 5 league goals, which is weird. I mean, we scored 12, so, you know, in the league, that's pretty decent as well. Shots to goals conversion rate, 18%. We got more than the 11 that they wanted. And the average match rating of 7.7. They wanted 6.7 or better. So we achieved all of the objectives that the board set us. And that, guys, could well bring our career here at Bayern Munich to an end. Yes, it wasn't the way I wanted to end it. But at the end of the day, I said I wasn't enjoying it. And although it's been a very up and down season, really. I mean, it's a weird one. Tipsy-turvy, topsy-turvy. I meant to say topsy-turvy there. But, yeah, a weird end to the season. To say the least, guys, it looks as if we won't be here come next year anyway, because I will be handing in that transfer request. League expectations, 21 goals and 7 assists. That's ridiculous compared to what we had last year. Anyways, I mentioned we're probably not going to be here anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put in the transfer request right now, and hopefully we'll be joining a new team and starting a new chapter somewhere. So let's go, see what happens, and see who comes in for us. The transfer request has actually been turned down by the board, but I will be throwing it back out there again because I do really want to try my hand somewhere else, really. So let's see again. All right, both of the transfer requests I've put in have actually been turned down by the board. I will try it one more time, but if it's not, guys, it looks as if we might still be here at Bayern Munich this upcoming season. So I've thrown in one more. We'll see what happens and see if they turn it down. All right, it's been turned down for a 3rd time, guys. It looks as if we're going to be a Bayern player for the remainder of this season. Yeah, I guess we'll see, really. But, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and sim to the end of this because I don't want to be playing the preseason tour. So, it is what it is. But, looks as if, like I said, we are... In fact, as well, we've actually missed a competition. England lost in the final of the European Championships, 3-1 to Spain. We weren't picked. I'm guessing that's due to the fact that we didn't play in the final 7 games for this Bayern Munich team due to the fact we were injured. That's frustrating, dude. We could have been playing in yet another international competition. But because we didn't play at our club level, we weren't picked for it. And that's agonizing. Alright, guys. I'm actually going to end the episode off there. And the reason being is because I don't want to end up with us winning a league title and then basically starting a new season in the same episode. So I apologise in advance for the fact that we haven't played a game in this episode. But hopefully you understand with the fact that we were injured and you did get to see most of what happened in that. I will be coming back with you from the next episode, and I'll try my best to give you guys an entertaining episode in that one, if we possibly can do so. We'll take a look, of course, at the league table. We won it last year, and this is the team that's going to be with us in this upcoming season. Some very good teams in there. Obviously, Leverkusen, Schalke as well, the 2 teams that took us right until the edge. I'm looking for a better season this time around. Let's hopefully get something in the next upcoming season. It looks as if we are going to be a Bayern Munich player for this upcoming season as well. I may actually throw it into one more transfer request just before we, in fact, look as if we will be staying here. I'm going to show you a squad report right now so you have something else to look at. And we've, of course, got all these players in the team at the moment. If you want to check out any more players in detail, just pause it on whichever player you want to check out, and then you can look at them in more detail. But again, I apologise for the fact that there was literally no gameplay in this one. It wasn't planned. It was just something that happened due to the fact that, as I said... Oh, actually, Robin is down at 75. Oh, my word. But, yeah, as I said, I wasn't planning to not have any gameplay in today's episode. I forgot I was injured. And then when I realised and came back, we just didn't get to play, basically, even when we were coming back from injury. So, That's frustrating, but at least the team won the league, and that's the most important bit about it. And we'll move into this season, hopefully have a good year as well, and hopefully try our best to retain the league title. As I mentioned, I don't particularly want to be here at Bayern. I mean, everybody understands that. I think the Bayern sort of team understand it with my 4th transfer request coming in. But if we are here for next season, then we will have to try our best to win the trophy for them. So that's still to come. Romelu Lukaku, of course, Lewandowski, and I do believe they've actually got Aguero still. There he is, 32 years of age now. So that's the team for the upcoming next season. Again, I apologise that there was no gameplay. If you have enjoyed it regardless though, guys, I'd appreciate a like rating. Of course, if you didn't enjoy it, I understand completely why you didn't enjoy it, and that's understandable, really. But yeah, I'll catch you all with another video very soon. Adios.